Well, this is where some things are won or lost. I have seen the plan. I have a major concern about that plan, and it is the I-15 corridor portion of it. I'm in favor of the downtown redevelopment. We have recently, through private enterprise, built the largest, or not the largest, but a very large, one of the nicest homeless shelters in possibly North Carolina in that area. Unfortunately, the action of that shelter is that every morning at 7 o'clock you are releasing hundreds of drug addicts and alcoholics back out onto the streets in that area. I served on the board for Habitat for 8 years, and I can tell you numerous problems that we had in that area and the increase in them after the opening of that shelter. Private businesses will not want to develop in that area until that problem is eradicated. And I don't think you can pump any amount of money, $28 million. I know that portion would be a smaller amount, but you cannot pump that money into that corridor and expect businesses to be there if the population does not feel safe in that area. So it's just something that it may be politically incorrect to say, but I think we have to take our rose-colored glasses off and look at this and see if that is a viable project with the two elements working together. Thank you.
That plan, I think it's a wonderful plan. I go back a couple of years again, was a part of a group that took a stroll down to Greenville, South Carolina to look at what they had done with their city. And on that trip, I really came back going, we can do this. We're just as great, if not greater. We don't have water downtown unless it's under the street somewhere. But it was a wonderful, wonderful, eye-opening experience to see, and we can do that. It's not something new. Brian George showed me a vision he had several years back where he had tree-lined streets and center sections divided. I thought it was a great plan then. I still think it's a great plan. I think we are one city, and I don't see a division in north, south, east, or west. I think 115 corridor is a most important place. And I think 5th Street does not make or break that situation. I think once again when we develop it, beautify it, people will want to come. People will want to establish businesses there. And it's needed. Homeowners need to clean up homes that are already existing. Revitalization needs to start now, not when it's 20 years from now, but now. So the 115 corridor plan and the downtown plan, to me, is a wonderful thing. I see it as a vision that our city can put its hands around, hold on to, and make something that will stand the test of time, not just in buildings alone, but in the people who live here and work here.
Yes, sir. I've seen it on the internet. Beautiful. This evening we're asking me to make lots of decisions that I could not make alone. It's preposterous for me to stand up here and try to sway you that I would have the answers to everything. Only my 6-year-old grandson has that. Any decision making is going to require all members of council, all members in all departments in this city. I can't say what I would do because I would have to have the facts before me. I would have to look at, see what has been proposed to us, weigh out the differences and balances, and again, talk to the other council members, because it's not a one-person decision. If it was up to me, we'd have your problem solved right now, but it is not up to me. It's up to the citizens of this community and to the council members and to all governing bodies and departments to come up with that solution.